Very good morning, my dear students. 6th standard, second term, Science 1. We have 4 lessons. First lesson is heat. Let me explain about heat very briefly in this lesson. Please listen, students. First lesson is heat. What is heat? We are very familiar with the heat. We feel it on our body when the sun shines. We use heat for cooking our food. We reduce the heat by adding ice cubes while preparing fruit juice. Let us learn about sources of heat. Sources of heat. Which is the main source of heat, students? We all know the main source of heat is nothing but sun. Sun gives light. Does it give us heat? Definitely, it produces heat also. After standing under the sunlight for some time, touch your head. Does it feel hot? Yes, it feels hot because the sun gives out heat besides light. Now, you can understand why it is difficult to walk barefooted on sunny days in the afternoon. Next one is combustion or burning. Next source of heat is what is that? Combustion or else burning. Heat energy can be generated by the burning of fuels like wood, kerosene, coal, charcoal, gasoline or else petrol, oil, etc. In our home, how do you get heat energy to cook food? We know well, we are all using LPG gas for cooking purpose, that we know well. Next one source of heat is nothing but friction. What is friction? When you rub your palms for some time and then hold them to your cheeks. Rub your palm sometime and then hold them to your cheeks. How do you feel? We can generate heat by rubbing two surfaces of some substances. Yes, obviously, when we rub our hand, what happen now? It generates heat automatically. When we touch in your cheeks, we feel some heat. That is, we feel some warmness. So what happened? When we rub anything, what happened? It generates heat. So we can generate heat by rubbing two surfaces of some substances. In the past, people used to rub two stones together to light fire. That you know well. The Stone Age people, for producing heat, they rub two stones together to produce light fire. I hope you all know, students. So now only I told you what is that. Friction is nothing but, what is that? When we rub any two surfaces together, we can generate the heat. Okay. Next one source of heat is nothing but electricity. What is it, students? Electricity. So here is the iron box. With the help of the electricity, it produces heat, so that it is also source of heat. Not only the iron box, we have water heater our home, iron box, electric kettle, coffee maker, bread toaster, etc. Induction stove, so many things is there. It produces heat with the help of the electricity. So we are telling that electricity also is one of the source of heat. Okay, students. When electric current flows through a conductor, heat energy is produced. The water heater, now only I told you, so many applications, so many electrical appliances we have to produce heat. Okay, students. Next one is nothing but heat. What is that? Next one is nothing but heat. Molecules in, so I explained about the sources of heat. Next one is heat. How the heat it works. What happened? How the heat is produced, that I'm going to explain you. So whatever we are looking around us, everything is made up of matter. Matter in sense that you know well, which occupies space and which has mass. Okay, students. So the whatever the matter we have, which is made up of the molecules, students, which is made up of molecules. Molecule is made up of atom, that you know well. Okay. So you have to understand for the production of heat, you have to know what is it molecules. Look at the picture clearly, students. Here small dot is there in orange color and blue color, which means that is molecules in the objects. Okay, so molecules in objects are constantly vibrating or moving inside objects. We cannot see that movement with our naked eye. Okay, students, whatever we are looking around us, everything, it has some body temperature in sense the object itself, it has some temperature. So once the temperature is there, there is a minute movement. That movement we cannot notice it by our naked eye. Naked eye in sense, by the normal eye we cannot notice the movement of the particle. When we heat the object, this vibration and movement of the molecules increases. I'll give you best example for you. When you consider the boiling water, when we started to heat the water, what happens? The water get heated up. Once the temperature, when we increase the temperature, there will be some movement of the molecules in the water. Definitely we can notice it when we boiling the water, students. So what I told you, movement of the molecules increases and temperature of the object also increases. So when we heat further, what happen? The movement of the molecules will be increased, students. Okay, students, I hope you all understood. So let me explain. Look at the picture clearly, students. So here, when the object before heating, so this is what is that. When we heat before, the molecules will be in minute movement. When we further heat, the movement of the molecule we can notice it. So here there is a movement of the molecule. So this is what is that before heating. This is what is that after heating. Okay, students. So when we before heating, the molecules there will be under motion, but that movement of the molecules will be very minute, and at the place itself the movement will be there. But when we heat further, the movement will be there in one place to another place. The particles may move when we heat further. Okay, students. Thus heat is an energy that raises the temperature of a thing by causing the molecules in that thing to move faster. So heat is not a matter. Matter in sense, what is that? I told you, which occupies the space and which has the mass. So heat is not a matter in sense, it does not have any mass. It does not occupy any space. Okay, students, have you understood why it is a non-matter? So non-matter will be having some example: light, sound, this thing, electricity, which does not occupy any space and it does not has any mass. So it is not under the matter. Okay, students. Matter in sense whatever we are looking around us, like table, benches, chair, these and all, which occupies some space and it has some weight also. So it is under the matter. Okay, students. But heat is not a matter. Why? Because it does not occupy any space. It has no weight. Okay, students. In short, a heat is the total kinetic energy of constituent particles of object. The SI unit of heat is nothing but joule. Okay, students. The unit calorie is also used. We have another unit for the heat also, which is nothing but calorie. I hope you all understood, students. Thank you.